What is up everyone, welcome back for another video on Monmate Master. This event just started here, the Stormbreaker. Some people are saying that it is a bit similar to the sailing event we have in Legend of Mushroom. I don't think it is. In fact, I don't exactly understood how that event was working. First of all, the day before it started, you need to find a team or create your own team. So in fact, this is a team of 4 players and you have some enemies to kill on the map. You can require some help from the other players of your team, and you have the same feature when you are attacking another player. All right, so the higher, of course, the higher the power of your team, the better. So for example, if I check, this is my character here, I have 1.2 billion power here. This guy has 542, this one is 600 million, and this one a bit more than me, all right? So you have the ranking here. This is the ranking based on your fame. You need to accomplish some quests and stuff like that to get more fame. You have the personal rewards here. You have the team chart. We are the 4th team apparently here, and you have the team rewards at the end. So that event is the only place when you can acquire some soul cores in the game at the moment outside of the shop and the packs, all right? Talking about that event, you have packs as always everywhere in the game. Every time you have a new content, you have a battle pass and you have some packs to purchase more things. In that past year, it seems like on the right, if you spend $20, you are getting way more rewards. You have some storm core as well. I don't know yet what it is at the moment, okay? And you have some boosts here, captain's notes, which are increasing your stats. And you have some packs here. So this here is the stamina, and you need some stamina to do anything in the content, all right? So it seems like you are getting way more things as well here if you are spending in that event. So as I told you, you always have a battle pass, you always have packs in every single content of the game. So every single content is pay to win. You don't have a single event that is not pay to win in the game. If someone wants to pay just to have a little more progression, they will have the top one and you won't, because you won't spend in the game. I don't know why they did that, but this is very, very predatory, and this is something that I'm starting to hate. Because having that everywhere in the game is just overkill, in my opinion. So you have the shop here, and based on the mermaid tier you're acquiring through completing some content in the event, you can purchase a lot of things in that shop here. Not sure about what to purchase first there. I need to check that on the official Discord. Probably I will find some information on you, or you can tell me in the description of my video. But I suppose that we need to take first the soul cores, and then I guess the ultra rare shards, or maybe the relic refiner orb. No, this is not a lot. We are getting only one by spending 2 of these. So I'm not sure. But I'm pretty sure that the soul cores are the first things to purchase in that shop. So the event is remaining 3 days. Lasting 3 days, alright? So when you click here, this is how it works. You have a map, you have different things on the map here, and you have different regions on the map. So you have the world map here, and I don't know exactly how it works. So I suppose that this is a region here, the offshore reefs, then you have the open ocean, this is where I am, and you have some requirements before you can reach the other places here. So you have the deep sea here, reaching all the cities in the current area to unlock the next area, or you can purchase one of these, seeking the map, to skip all the content. So you are saving your stamina and you are reaching directly the next area. And I suppose that the higher the area, the more the fame you are getting in the content. So one more time, pay to win, because you can purchase these in the shop, so whatever. So you have the login here, you know exactly what is happening, and you have the team marks. So sometimes some players of your team will mark some enemies that they can't beat. You are stuck when you're attacking an enemy if you can't kill it, so you can require some help from your team, and you can basically open your log here and claim some rewards sometimes, or help your teammates, alright? We are going to see how it works exactly. You can't move anywhere on the map, okay? It is static as hell. You just have the compass here, and you see the stamina it requires, and you have your stamina at the left. Make sure that you are not never overflowing, otherwise you are losing some potential stamina here. It is refilling over time. So you can refill your stamina using some of these. So basically this is how it works. You're getting some by completing some quests and stuff like that. So let's continue exploring. So your character is gliding on the screen and just going to the next thing to complete. So this, for example, this is a boss here. You have your attack power there. I have a 40k at the moment. You have your HP, your fame, and your feats. I don't know exactly what it is. And you have the power of the boss here, the HP, so 90k. Normally it should be alright. So I attack, I'm getting the rewards at the end, and this is basically how it works. You have some basic rewards, this one that you can spend in the shop to purchase things. You have some chests that you can use as normal on the main screen of the game, and you have the fame here. So the more the content you complete, the more the fame you acquire. And sometimes you will find some other players to attack, or stronger bosses such as this one, for example. I am not sure if I can beat it by my own. In one attack, I mean. And no, it wasn't doable. In fact, you need to check the HP of the boss and retrieve your attack, and you will know exactly how much HP he will have at the end of your attack. And I wasn't able to, so I'm getting some fame, and then I have three possibilities. I can skip that, but I need to spend one more stamina, and I'm not gonna get all the rewards. Or I can wait 2 hours and retry to attack that. Okay, 2 hours is a lot. If you need to wait 2 hours every like 3 or 4 stamina you spend, this is very bad. So the higher the power you have, the better. Or the third possibility is to mark that boss here, so the other players from your team can click on their log and they can help you blast that boss here. You can see that I have my demon here. So they can open that and click here and they will help me unlock me. So this is how it works. You have the personal log so you can see everything you did, and you have the remore. The remore, I don't know exactly what it is. Defeated. Okay, you can see what did the other players and what they acquired. The Kraken Heart by killing another player here. Then it depends on who you are facing. Like, I faced my own guildmate here, and this is the power he has at the moment. Almost 3 times my power, so that was very hard to beat him. But you know about it now. So I'm forced to wait until someone unlocks me. So I hope that it's gonna happen soon. So you need to be very active in that content, in fact. So maybe try to be all the time with the same players and try to find an hour during the day when you are all going to do the same content, the content at the same time. So you will unlock each other, and it will be faster than having to check all day long if someone is stuck and if they need help or something like that. Or maybe you can ping them in the chat and ask them for help. Do whatever you want. Maybe the best thing is to have a Discord with your alliance and play with your alliance members, so you can ping them on Discord and they can unlock you when they see your message, alright? Okay, so you have some merchants, but you need some tickets here to exchange and have more things. And to acquire the tickets, I suppose that you can acquire just a few by completing some quests on the events. Or you need to purchase them some in the shop here that you had before in the packs. Not even sure. Here you have some skip features to go directly on another map. If you purchase that for $20. And you are not getting any coupon here, but you have some packs, and there you can purchase some, alright? And you have the red one here. But it requires a lot of money, and this is so stupid. You have so many packs in the game that it becomes so stupid all the time to have all these packs, but whatever. If nobody's purchasing the packs, then everything is gonna be fine. So then you have the antique here. You have your kind of artifacts that you find by completing some quests in that content, and they are giving you some main stats. I don't know if these stats are applied outside of that event or if it is only for the sailing event. I am not sure about it. But hey, now, you know absolutely everything to know about this event. I don't think we will have something more like a fortress in the middle to defend, and like we have in the Legend of Mushroom, and where you have a very big period of PvP. I don't know if we are gonna have that. Gonna see that tomorrow if something change, and the next day, the last day of the event, and I will tell you on my channel. So stay tuned, guys. Have a really nice day. That was Aptoide. Take care. See you on the next one. Bye bye.